Good morning, woodchucks. I've been busy already this morning. I've already taken care of looking for honey, and then I came right over here, and yes, their planks are ready. They're nice and dry. Bringing them on down to lumber mill so we can get some cash. So yeah, at the end of the last episode, I think we bought the land across the way, and well, our money went down below $100,000, right? And our social points went below 40,000. Have improved on that. Can I pick up this? Where? Come on, trigger. There we go. Have improved on that. Of course, we're selling the dry planks, and we're just about done here selling the dry planks. I think I got the money right back up to where it was. Social points are, I think I'm at 42 or 45,000. I don't remember. Somewhere around there for social points. But the money today, by the time I get done selling these, this will put us back over $110,000 in the bank account. We're getting to almost halfway of how much we owe Uncle Charlie, or I don't want to say owe, but what we need to pay Uncle Charlie to get the mill to be 100% ours. So we're almost there to be in that halfway point, which is pretty darn good. Like I said, I'm not going to pay off Uncle Charlie until I have all the cash in hand and then pay him off. There's many reasons why I want to do that. With the updates coming out when they come out, I want to make sure I had the money so we can go ahead and buy and test some things when they come out, if I have enough money to buy those certain things. And two, in case there's a glitch, I also don't want to pay off Uncle Charlie like $10,000 at a time and just say it takes about 20 episodes or so. Instead, like halfway through there's like a glitch and it resets. I'd rather just pay him off completely and move on to chapter 3. I think it'd be less chance of a glitch happening then. I'm not saying there will be a glitch, but I want to reduce my chances of that actually happening. So, yeah, I mean, and then plus, like I said, there's no, it's just my opinion, there's no reason to pay off Uncle Charlie a little bit at a time because you don't gain nothing from it paying him off a little at a time. So, but once you do pay him off completely, you can move on to chapter 3. But once we get to chapter 3, I don't know if the game storyline continues anywhere at this point for the up-to-date patch that we're in. So 7 pallets for a total of 1980. So there's our money. Yeah, over $110,000 again. Sorry, 110,000 euros. Yeah, 45,000 social points. We're on the 11th day of April now. So these pallets were kind of dry late yesterday afternoon, but I pretty much didn't want to wait around. So I said, well, we'll just skip I'll just skip the whole day. And first thing in the morning, I'll go ahead and sell some planks, get our cash in. So yeah, I'll restock the dryers later on after the episode. With a forklift. That usually takes about 20 minutes for me to do so. Not too bad. I'm getting a little faster because I'm getting more and more used to it. But I'm a little nervous because a couple people now have told me they've had some issues with the crates and the forklift not being able to pick up crates. That's kind of very important that when you need to put those into the dryer. So taking them out of the dryer, you can use this platform truck. So not a big deal. But to put them into the dryer, it's very crucial for that to happen. I'm going to go ahead and park the platform truck back up. I need to go up and see Natalie buy her chicken eggs and the milk that she has for today. The next thing we're going to do is come on down to the stove, and I have not looked, but I've been doing a good amount of sheep quests, so I don't know how many shampoo/lotions I can go ahead and make. Let me take that off the screen there. I did see what kind of jobs we had today. 3 missing sheep and 1 bush trimming job.
Hello.
Of course,
can
with
I
the new
help
yes, you can. With the new season being here
trade?
with April, all the grass I cut last year has regrown, so those quests are coming back up. I don't buy honey. I just come here buy the milk and the eggs, and that's it. And I do well enough just there alone. I don't really stop any of the shops that much anymore. I mean, if I were to really optimize my money-making plans here, I should be stopping at all the shops and buying all the vegetables every day and then can them and sell them later. And then, of course, you get more cash that way. Definitely a way to go about if you want to do it that way. But to me, that is a little bit too tedious for me to do every day. All right, so let's go in the kitchen. Cookbooks. First thing I'm going to do, Lowlander style mushroom. I can make 84 of those. Well, let's go ahead and make those on up. I was kind of hoping, can I get up to 120,000 this episode? I think that's stretching it too much. I can make some other things. Let me go ahead and make these. The reason why I'm making these meals, it seems like the egg meals don't pay as well as these do. So I can make 25 of those. Let's go ahead and do that. Thank you. I still got mushrooms. No, I didn't want... Okay. More than one peanut. You got to slide the bar over to do that. Yeah, I know. Let's go. How many can I make of these? I can make a lot of those. Okay. Tons and tons of those. Okay, I'm making more meals than I thought I would. Nope, not doing any honey ones. I guess I can go ahead and make some of these. What did I run out of? I got 6 milk left. No more pumpkins. No more mushrooms. At one point we had 230 pumpkins. All right, no problem. I kind of like, see, when you're out of material, it tells you how much material you have. I wish it would, when you come over here, it would tell you. It just says I can make some. It doesn't say exactly how much I can make. Rafters soup. How's my inventory looking at this point? I have no idea. Okay, it's fine. It's more than fine. Okay, let's go back in here. I'm going to say I only got 6 milk. I got 65 eggs. All right, let's go ahead and make we'll just red egg casserole. That's what we eat on Farmer's Dynasty now, I do believe, right? I think so. We got the material. I might as well go ahead and make it. And like I said, we're going to go up and sell this anyways. Do I want to? You know, what the heck, you know? Let's go ahead and make those. Make everything that I can. And then we're going to come here to herbal potions. Well, how many? So these are worth $200 a piece. How many can I make of those? 7. All right. That's a good amount of money right there. Me likey a lot. And herbal skin potions. Okay, I can make a few of those too. So the honey, getting honey from the beehives, it's on a good day, it's like 3. On a bad day, well, it's 0. So until the flowers come into the game, who knows? Just go about it. So yeah, we're only 10 days in on the greenhouse. Or excuse me, 11 days. So we're halfway before all these pumpkins are ready, which is fine by me because now I got to go around collecting more milk, and I got to collect more mushrooms as well. We'll run up here to the store and see how much cash we can get. So we're starting at 111,500. This car might hit me. No, we're fine. So I have cut down a few more trees here and there. Just to get the mill. I wanted to get at least 7 chipboards going, just in case I want to make a delivery. And I don't think I even got that far with it.
Hello there. Welcome to my store.
You better have a lot of cash with you.
What are you selling?
No, that's right. This store you have to hit.
So what do you have in your...
That button there. Or in the other stores, you hit the first button. All right, so 84, we'll sell all those. And it's kind of hard to see, but it's like 2800, 2240. We'll sell those. This will be 900 for these 25. No, I said 25. Gotta hit the right button. All right. For 39 of those, I'm getting 1,248. Look at the money go up. The Rafters soup, selling 11 of those, I'm going to get 246. Red egg casserole, for 13 of those, I'm getting 289. And the baked fish, selling 6 of those, I'm getting 129.60. I do realize if I click over the dish, it'll tell me how much I get for each individual dish. I just want to see the complete total. So right there, we got about 5,500. Let's go to other. And of course, 10 of those, there's $2,000 for those. And of course, 1,400 for those. Look at that. Over 100. So I did get over 120,000. I cooked a lot more than I thought I could. So all these right here, I could make some more fox leaf. I think I got tons of, this is not fox leaf, the fox potion. So I'm just going to keep on saving those until, I really like to make sure we can plant flowers and I can get honey. I really can buy honey, but I'm trying to get it for free. Best things in life for free. So what do we have for jobs today? Like I said, I think today we're going to do some social jobs, and apparently I got to eat. I can't wait till we can do these kind of jobs. I think I'll get some more more money that way. So let me go ahead and eat here. Strawberries are a good source because I'm not going to make anything with strawberries. So I think I'm going to eat them for now. Alright, so we'll come over here and let's see, which way do I want to go? Yeah, I'll probably do 2 of the jobs with you. And then I'll probably do the rest off camera. Actually, I do a lot of them off camera, but at least today I'll do them off camera. So, almost halfway I'm paying off Uncle Charlie. It's kind of odd, well I don't want to say odd, it's kind of too bad you can't use social points with Uncle Charlie. That'd be kind of interesting. But it is what it is. So yeah, finding sheep, I don't mind doing those right now because I'm trying to get my social points back over 50,000. For 2 reasons, and I keep saying this over and over again. One, I can use social points to help me buy land and save on the cash, but at some point I need it to be over 50,000 for, and I'm trying to go up based on Farmers Dynasty kind of stats, but to hire workers, if that ever does come to Lumberjack's Dynasty, and also relationship status with the ladies. You need about 50,000 social points, I guess, to flirt and hit on them. I was never low enough in Farmers Dynasty to test it out because the time that was really a thing in that game, I had way over 50,000 social points. But let's go find this first sheep, and then we'll go up and bush trim a lawn. And I can always tell if it's one I've done before because there are no bushes to cut down when I do it. I'm kind of learning, for most part, when I go looking for sheep, depending on the location where I go to ask for the quest. There are certain locations that seem to be most common to get that sheep in. And really, maybe I need to start building some pens around here because everyone's losing sheep. Yep, it is Sam. We're going to get a little close and personal with Sam,
Hi,
I think.
how are you?
Nice to see you.
We kept our distance today. All right, what do you
me
need
to
help
help
with?
you with something?
So when it's 60 euros, that means you're going to get 600 social points.
Sure.
50
no problem.
euros, of course, you get 500 social points. The amount of seeds, I really don't pay too much attention on that, but it is what it is. So usually with Sam, I come over this bridge here, and there's 2 locations. Well, actually, there's like 3 locations over here for sheep to be in. And this is where I usually find his sheep over here. So we're going to run on over here and see if I can grab this sheep.
He wouldn't do it himself.
He wouldn't. All right, so I see a bird.
He knew about this.
And I always just make sure I make the bird fly off. That way he's not there to annoy the heck out of me later on. I did look very quickly with my engineering button. There's no mushrooms or anything there because I've already picked them. Yeah, so every time I do a sheep quest, when I get to a certain spot, I make sure I double check looking for herbs. And of course, right now I need mushrooms once again. When I'm at a store, if they happen to have mushrooms, I buy the mushrooms there as well, just to save me some time from picking them on up. Strawberries, I eat those. And like I said, most of the mushrooms I picked up, I'm not going to bother with them today. I mean, there wasn't a huge stockpile of mushrooms there anyways. And there's the sheep. A good amount of mushrooms over here, but I'm not seeing... I definitely want to make sure I pick up herbs, but I'll have to keep in mind the mushrooms are here. And we need to start stockpiling them on up. I am kind of curious. I've been wanting to try it, and I think I'll try it right now. Can I, with the sheep in my hand... I cannot click to my vehicle. So, yeah, you're probably thinking, what's he going to try? I want to see if you have a sheep in your hand, if you can just teleport to your vehicle. So, nope, you're going to have to pick up the sheep and run on back. But I run pretty darn good with the sheep in my hands. Yeah, I've been doing the quest. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't jump over these fence. Ugh. And this fence goes a long ways around. There we go. But I've done enough sheep quests, like I said before, to start to understand where I'm taking the quest and where I need to go. And you do enough of them, it's like, well, I know the locations that the sheep will be in. But you definitely get your exercise in picking up a lamb this size and
Is that so?
running 600 meters back to the person that lost it. But I think we need to start building some sheep pens around here because everyone's losing them. So like I said, the sheep quest I just do now to pick up mushrooms and herbs and get my social points back up. And now we got sort of a roadmap of when some of the equipment might be coming out. I know I got about another month and a half-ish before the Ponzi stuff comes on out. And then I can run off and the quest should show up here. There we go. All for the social points. Yeah, fixed building jobs. I don't get any of those anymore. I think I've done all the buildings I possibly can. Oh, no, don't be this one because if it's the one I think it is, there is a bush there that I cannot cut. We'll go see and find out anyways. So I do have almost 100 crates at the mill waiting to be used. So I got a pretty good stockpile piling up there. Although I am going to use 32 of them today to put into the dryer, so that'll bring me down to like the 70s. Which is still a good amount. I was holding off on recording this episode because it seems like every time I record Sunday's episode, I record them usually on Friday when I get home from work. And usually I take a quick look like, update, no update, what have you. And it's like, no update, and I go to record. And right in the middle of recording, or about a little afterwards, I get done recording, Lumberjack signs is like, hey, we got an update. So tonight I waited rather late to record this. Just to see if there's going to be an update and watch it. Probably an update tomorrow morning. Or something like that. Are you up on the hill or are you going to be there? I think you're going to be up on the hill. There's two ways to get quest here, and it might be the one up on the hill. And if they tell me to cut this patch area right behind me, there's a problem with that one because there's two bushes I cannot cut down. I'm a mountain goat myself.
I'm busy right now.
You don't look that busy.
Hi there.
Hi there.
All right, so what do you want me to
help you
do?
with something?
Well, I know what you want me to do, but how much grass and how many bushes? If it says 0 bushes, then it's not the job down over the hill. It's probably going to be right up here. 205 euros, so not that big of a job.
No problem.
And I probably should have saved the game, but yep, no bushes, so it's actually right up here. So let's grab our weed trimmer. And I try to do it in certain sections, but you know, to each his own. Just do what you feel like you need to do to get it done. And there's a reason why I usually don't show this, because I kind of run around like a madman just trying to get most of it done as quickly as I can. I didn't want to fall down the cliff there. But really, this is one of the small jobs, so there are a couple of them out there. I think you can get up to like 4,000 grass that you need to cut. There is one job out there. I think you need to cut like 82 bushes or something like that. I mean, these jobs, I feel better after they're done because you get the money and social points. But when you're like halfway through and you keep seeing that total in the upper right hand corner, it's like, oh, I must have done so much. You look up there and it's like, oh, I haven't done as much as I thought. Well, close to finishing up here. Didn't want to show you the whole process because, well, you know, can get a little motion sickness to some people. See me run around like a madman. Like a mad lumberjack. 11 pieces left. I'm pretty sure I can find more than enough here. There we go. No, that's the wrong button. Alright, let's go get my 200 euros and 400 social points. Not a great profit maker there, but good enough. And I could have just teleported back my truck, but I think I'm going to leave the other 2 sheep job alone for now. And we're going to go back to the mill, grab our 134, and head up to the forest that we've been working on. And we'll cut down some few trees and get some more lumber to the mill. our wonderful little sawmill, and then maybe I'll start poking some crates into the dryer. Well, 16 trees left on this piece of property that we have for now. And once we get these all cleared out, we'll be moving across the river right from the mill. And working on, was it 80 trees on that piece of property that we bought? I mean, that's a good chunk of property that we bought there, so that's going to keep us busy for a while. I think we're going to cut down 3 trees up here this morning. Trim them on up. We'll bring them on down, like I said, to the drop-off point. Pop them off into the river. Let the mill go to work, and then I'll grab the forklift and start placing some trees, or not trees, crates into the dryers. So in 10 days, I got another wonderful little... Alright, so you just cut completely. Alright, whatever, however you want to work. Yeah, the dancing trees, they still need to work on a little bit. Not as bad as it was when the game first came out. It doesn't happen as much, but still does once in a while. I cannot wait to see how it goes when we do stump grinding and replanting trees. So I can sit here and say, yes, I do have almost half the money I need to pay off Uncle Charlie, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to pay a little bit of money for a stump grinder, and of course, I don't know what we're going to be doing to be planting trees. Don't know if it's going to be a shovel that we just have, or is it going to be a planting machine? And are we going to be able to plant the trees anywhere we want, or is it going to have to be kind of like where the stumps currently are? It's going to be kind of interesting to see how it goes. Alright, so there's 2. This will be the 3rd tree right here. I usually cut down about 3 trees because that's usually about a trailer load for us. But I mean, if you're just going to be shuttling back and forth for the day, yeah, cut down as many as you like. But I like to just do 3 trees at once. I hate getting too many logs on the ground and try to drive around later on and pick them up. Because, well, sometimes it can get a little cluttered in your forest area. And of course, the more trees we bring on to the mill, those wood chip boards actually bring in a good amount of cash, honestly. I think, was it last video I kind of mentioned that for how much they bring in compared to dry planks, it's almost even. You don't have to wait 10 days either. But it is a good amount of trees, a good amount of logs you have to bring in to get enough chipboards to make a trip on down to the mill. Alright, turn this thing around. Try not to run into someone's van. I think he's just going to park right there and just wait for me to pick these up. I guess he is, or he wants to see how it's done. He wants to see how the nephew of Uncle Charlie does his lumberjacking. Well, I do it pretty darn well. And no problem fitting all 3 trees onto the trailer. Actually, these were kind of small logs to deal with, so I probably could have done another tree, but it's good enough for my day anyways. It's already been a good day. I made like 20 grand bringing planks to the mill and selling a whole bunch of food dishes. I mean, if every 10 days, if I can sell crates and sell about $10,000 worth of food, I'm a happy guy. And of course, in between doing all the social jobs, at least I try to do all of them. There's some days it's just like after a while it's like I can't do any more today. So it's like you just try to find the ones you want to do. I mean, I guess I could sleep a week and 3 days and just do the crates all the time, but nah. I'm going to do some social jobs to get some social points, and also allows me to get out and go grab some herbs and some food to do the cooking. Drop these on in. Yeah, if you missed, I think it was last episode when we bought that property over there, I kind of went over the roadmap updates. Yeah, you can drop logs anywhere in this part of the, I mean, it's a river, but anywhere in this river, I think the logs will float on down. We dropped them off on the other side of the river, and they did float across almost to the mill, but the mill picked them up anyways. I think the pickup point, yeah, we dropped them off across the river, and they got probably like right in the middle of the river, and they stopped there. I'm like, oh, so it didn't quite work. And next thing I know, they were slowly disappearing. I'm like, oh, the mill's picking them up from over there. It worked. And it took them all. Every log I drop in is 25 wood chips. And is it 50 bark? And it doesn't matter how big or small the logs are, they're all equally the same in value. Except for when you're loading them into a logging trailer and you put one of those big ones down. It takes up all the space. Alright, so we'll let the mill have at it. Let me go ahead and park this. Never leave your trailer and tractor parked on that loading zone because sometimes it can fall on through. I've also been told that people, where I park my platform truck at the garage, that people said they've had their vehicles fall through there. Not me yet, so fingers crossed. Now let's grab the forklift. So 32 pallets. I'm always glad when this job is done. I don't mind doing it, just that it seems like it takes a while. But in consideration, it's almost like doing 2 bush trimming jobs. Bush trimming jobs can take you 10-15 minutes. This takes me 20, so it's about the same amount. So some people are saying they're having a hard time with this forklift picking up pallets. So far today for me, it's looking good. So how many pallets do I got? So 99 waiting to be made and 1 there. So before I picked this one up, I had 101 pallets, but since we dropped more logs in there, we should be more than fine for quite a while. Now, someone has also mentioned that I guess the James Quest, which is our other business partner, where we're building summer homes, I guess that quest now you can only use dry planks, that you can't use wet ones. I don't remember seeing that in the patch notes, but yeah, they said they were only able to use dry planks on those jobs. So when those quests start coming available again, I'm going to have to make sure we got some dry planks available. Which kind of sucks, but we'll see what happens when it comes along. Hopefully sometime soon. And I won't mention it again because there are some people I've seen on some Discord channels talking about the roadmap. It's like, I got to wait about another 3 weeks for an update. No, they're just telling you those are the major updates when to expect the major updates. You can probably expect minor updates in between those for bug fixes and added quest lines and stuff like that. But they didn't come out and say certain dates or whatever for minor I don't know if I want to call those minor updates, but yeah, you understand what I'm saying. There will be updates in between. Well, this will be number 4 of 32, so I do have a ways to go. But like I said, already been a fabulous day. We're up to $120,000. I guess I can say again because I think we were at $120,000 before I bought the property across the way. Maybe not even that much. I don't remember. But the social points, yeah, I got to get the social points back up. Keep those saved for whenever. When I buy new vehicles, I may not use social points, but it's I'm going to change my mind when that time comes, I'm sure. But for now, this is going to be my job for the next 20 minutes. And I think probably after that, I may call it quits for the day anyways. So that'll probably be a good time to wrap up the episode. Yeah, the mill's going to keep on doing what the mill does. I'll be here until... Oh, it's actually almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon already, so... I may go do the sheep quest just because if I get too bored here, they're there. If I don't do them, I'll get upset at myself for not doing them. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up the episode right here for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy it. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time right here in Lumberjack's Dynasty. But until then, have a good one.